Have you ever felt like your past is holding you back? Like there's an invisible weight on your shoulders that you just can't shake off? You're not alone. Millions of adults struggle with the hidden impacts of childhood trauma every day. But that's the thing, understanding where these feelings come from is the first step to breaking free. Welcome to the Brain Talk Sessions YouTube channel. Your journey to a healthier mind starts here, where we share psychology explained for everyday life. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects more people than you might think: childhood trauma and its lasting effects on adult life. Our early experiences shape who we become, but when those experiences are traumatic, they can leave scars that persist long after we've grown up. Childhood is the foundation of our personality, how we regulate our emotions, and how we view the world. When trauma disrupts this crucial stage of development, it can create coping mechanisms that stick with us into adulthood. For instance, someone who experienced neglect as a child might struggle with feelings of self-worth as an adult, constantly seeking validation from others. Many adults are unaware that their current struggles, be it anxiety, relationship difficulties, or self-sabotaging behaviors, may have roots in unresolved childhood wounds. Recognizing this connection is a powerful first step toward healing and growth. But what exactly do we mean by childhood trauma? It's more than just a bad memory or a tough time. Childhood trauma refers to deeply distressing experiences that overwhelm a child's sense of safety and security. This can take many forms, including physical abuse, where violence or injury comes from caregivers, emotional abuse, involving verbal attacks, humiliation, or manipulation, neglect, where basic care, love, or attention is lacking, the loss of a parent through death, abandonment, or divorce, or household dysfunction, such as substance abuse, domestic violence, or mental illness in the family. When a child lives in a traumatic environment, their body and brain often stay in a constant state of survival mode. Their nervous system remains on high alert, leading to fight-or-flight responses even in situations that are objectively safe. This prolonged state of stress can actually alter the way the brain develops, with lifelong consequences for health and well-being. The science behind trauma's impact on the developing brain is fascinating and sobering. The amygdala, our brain's fear center, can become hyperactive, leading to heightened anxiety and fear responses. The hippocampus, crucial for memory formation, may actually shrink under chronic stress, making it harder to process experiences rationally. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for judgment and impulse control, may not develop fully, resulting in difficulties managing emotions later in life. Stress hormones, particularly cortisol, play a significant role in this process. High cortisol levels in children can disrupt sleep patterns, weaken the immune system, and even interfere with healthy brain growth. Over time, this increases the risk of developing depression, chronic illnesses, and emotional instability in adulthood. The impacts of childhood trauma can manifest in various ways as we grow older. Mental health is often affected, with survivors being more likely to experience anxiety disorders, depression, or PTSD. Relationships can suffer too, as trust issues, fear of abandonment, and insecure attachment styles make it challenging to form and maintain healthy connections with others. In the professional realm, childhood trauma can influence career trajectories and self-worth. Many survivors develop perfectionism or imposter syndrome, constantly fearing failure or feeling like a fraud despite their accomplishments. Some may overwork themselves in a desperate bid for validation, while others might underachieve due to deep-seated self-doubt. Even physical health can bear the scars of early trauma. Research has shown higher risks of heart disease, diabetes, chronic pain, and fatigue among adults who experience childhood trauma. The body keeps the score, as they say, and the prolonged stress of traumatic experiences can have lasting effects on our overall well-being. So how can you tell if childhood trauma might be affecting your adult life? There are several signs to watch for. Do you find yourself overreacting to stress or conflict, where small disagreements feel overwhelming and lead to anger or withdrawal? Do you struggle to regulate your emotions, experiencing intense mood swings or prolonged sadness without clear triggers? Are there patterns of self-sabotaging behaviors in your life, such as avoiding opportunities, chronic procrastination, or repeatedly entering into destructive relationships? Many adults with unresolved trauma describe feeling stuck, as if they repeating the same unhealthy cycles in work or love despite a genuine desire for change. If any of these patterns sound familiar, it might be worth exploring the possibility that childhood experiences are influencing your present-day life. But here's the good news: breaking the cycle is possible. There are many effective therapy approaches designed to help adults heal from childhood trauma. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help reframe negative thought patterns that developed as a result of traumatic experiences. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, is a powerful technique for reprocessing traumatic memories and reducing their emotional charge. Inner child work focuses on reconnecting with and healing the wounded younger self, addressing unmet needs from childhood. Beyond therapy, building self-awareness and practicing mindfulness can be incredibly helpful. Mindfulness techniques like meditation help regulate emotions and reduce stress, while journaling can uncover hidden triggers and patterns. Developing healthy relationships and learning to set boundaries is another crucial step. This involves recognizing toxic patterns, setting limits, and fostering supportive connections that can help break the cycle of intergenerational trauma. Don't underestimate the power of community and support networks. Support groups, online communities, and trusted friends can provide safe spaces for sharing experiences and finding solidarity in the healing journey. There are countless inspiring stories of recovery and hope from individuals who have overcome childhood trauma to build healthy, successful lives. Take Sarah, for example, who grew up in a household marked by addiction and emotional neglect. Through years of therapy, support groups, and personal growth work, she was able to heal her past wounds, build a thriving career as a social worker, and create the loving family she always dreamed of having. These stories remind us of an important truth: your past shapes you, but it does not define you. Healing is possible, and resilience can grow even from the most painful beginnings. With awareness, support, and the right tools, it's just possible to break free from the grip of childhood trauma and create a life filled with joy, connection, and purpose. As we wrap up, let's recap the key takeaways. Childhood trauma can have far-reaching impacts on mental, emotional, and physical health in adulthood. However, with increased awareness and access to the right resources, people can absolutely break free from its influence and thrive. If you recognize yourself in any part of this discussion, please know that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, it's a courageous step toward healing and growth. Professional therapy and supportive communities can be invaluable resources on this journey. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Have you experienced the effects of childhood trauma in your adult life? What strategies have you found helpful in your healing journey? Share your reflections in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. Remember, your past does not determine your future. With understanding, support, and perseverance, you have the power to write a new chapter in your life story. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.